Hello guys, welcome to this video, and in this video I am going to be sharing all the CLI agents that are available and that I know. So let's get started guys. So first of all, we are going to be seeing about Codex, which is the CLI agent or CLI, which is a CLI tool that was created by OpenAI, and then we are going to be checking out the Gemini CLI, which was created by the Google, and lastly we are going to be checking out Cloud Code. And unfortunately I can't show you how the Cloud Code actually works because I don't have the subscription of it. Yeah, so yeah, we are going to be using the Codex and the Gemini tool and doing stuffs with it. So in this video I am going to be covering little basics about what are the ways we can use them. So I mean, it's literally how you can use them. So after that, we are in next video I'm going to be recreating a website for a product, so that you can also learn from it about how you can create a product landing page. So we are going to be creating a product landing page, not the actual product. So yeah, let's get started guys. So on the screen, first of all, I start this video by telling you how you can install all those tools. Okay, so on the screen you can see I have opened the file manager anyways. So for installing the Codex, Gemini and Cloud Code, you can for first installing them, you need to download and install the Node.js package. And yeah, you can just go and search on Google about download Node.js, and just click on the first link, which was nodejs.org website, and then you can just go and click on the installer, and you can install it based on whether you are using Windows, Linux or Mac. So yeah, after that you need to go and search for Codex npm install. Actually OpenAI and Claude, I don't know about the Gemini, but they both released their desktop versions of their tools, where in Claude you can install Claude. Just go to Microsoft Store, and I don't know whether they have Claude in Microsoft Store, but they have Codex in Microsoft Store. So just go and search Codex, and you can find out their application over here. And for Claude, let's go and search them as well. All right, we don't have Claude here, but we have Perplexity anyways. So you can just go and install from the Microsoft Store for Codex, and for Claude just go and search for Claude, and you can go and download Claude and click on download Claude, and you can download that. Actually Claude have lots of options. So over here you can see the desktop versions for Mac OS, Windows, and I think there is no version for Linux anyways. So Cloud have CloudWork, which you can use by the way, but it's really an amazing tool. But unfortunately, I don't have the Cloud Code subscription, so I can't demonstrate how it works. So for in this video, we are going to be covering only Codex and Gemini. So yeah, anyways, for installing Codex, you can just go and search for Codex npm install, and you can just grab this command and paste it in your terminal after installing the npm node.js. So yeah, after that it will just load for some time, and it will automatically install it. And for Gemini you can do the same thing. Yeah, over here you can grab the Gemini command and go ahead and paste that command and just run it. And after the installation you can just start working on it with it. So yeah, in this video we are going to be creating a simple web page using both of them. I mean, we are going to be using the same prompt, and we are going to be examining with how they both work, right? So yeah, let's get started guys. So currently it is installing. I will resume the video after the installation is completed. All right, on the screen you can see that I have installed both the Codex and the Gemini using the npm. And if there is a better way to install both of these tools, you can mention it in the comments. So yeah, let's go and launch both of them. But before that, I'm going to be creating a new folder for testing out both of the files. And yeah, we are going to be creating two folders over here, for one for Codex and another one for Gemini, for testing out both of them. All right. Yeah, actually, okay. So I have created two folders over here on the screen, one for Codex and another one for Gemini. So we are going to be using, first of all, we are going to be, we are going to be running both of them simultaneously. Okay, so first let's go and open the Codex, and I'm going to be using the command Codex to launch the Codex CLI. So yeah, you just need to give us quick seconds, and now it is asking me, do you trust this directory? Yes, obviously. And yeah, it is recommending me to use the new GPT 5.5, but for now I'm going with the existing model. So it is now starting up everything, and yeah, now over here we have our CLI tool. All right, so let me, all right, so over here we have our CLI tool. So if we press slash and go and init, it will automatically create a empty file that tells it what other things have been done and what other things that need to be done. So yeah, the file will be described in that way. It will create an empty file for us. So over here it is trying to create the empty file using commands, using PowerShell commands, by the way. Anyways, so yeah, that apart, we are going to be creating a web page. So for, let's say, we can create a simple landing page for now. Okay, I'm going to be creating a landing page with good copywriting style, but for this video we are going to be just creating a landing page. Okay, so over here you can see it is writing the MD file. Even though I haven't told it what application to build, it is just describing everything else. So I think it is going to be using npm packages to build that application. So yeah, anyways, so for this video, yeah, over here you can see it have created the MD file. Let me open it with notepad. Yeah, over here you can see the MD file. And yeah, so in this CLI tool we are going to be now telling it, all right, create a landing page for a SaaS product. Yeah, all right, so now we are going to be giving this command only. So this is a educational product, educational management system software for college, schools and universities. All right, so yeah, all right, now I just need to press the enter and it will start working on that thing. So we are going to be doing this same thing, same prompt for the Gemini as well. So we are going to be just comparing both of them, how they perform different when it comes to same prompting and doing the same stuff. So let's go to Gemini, and we are going to be launching the terminal over there. And for launching the Gemini, you just need to type Gemini. That's it. And yeah, over here our Claude is now trying to create uh, the stuff for our page. Anyways, it is working on it. We don't need to search. Over here you can see it is working. And let's come to Gemini, and this is our Gemini. When you are logging into, when you are opening Gemini for the first time, it will ask you for the sign in and authentication. If you click on the sign in, you just need to sign in with your Google account. Yeah, and then you can just, it is again asking me whether it is to trust the folder. We can trust this folder, or you can also give trust parent folder, which is called experiments in my case. Anyways, all right, it is launching. So the both the Codex and the Gemini works in your free version. They both have free versions for us, but the Cloud Code doesn't offer us a free version until now. Anyways, I haven't used whether they might have a free version in their desktop application, but I haven't used that yet. But in CLI tool, they don't have the free version. Yeah, anyways, so over here we are going to be saying the same command init, which will create an gemini.md file. So for Codex we are using agents.md file, but for Gemini we are going to be using gemini.md file. So yeah, let's go ahead and create that file, and let's see how much the Codex has completed. So it seems like it have done nothing. Anyways, let's check out that folder, by the way. Anyways, all right, it haven't done anything. So over here our Gemini is facing some issues with the shell commands. Anyways, over here you can see that it is asking me for the permission to execute this command. So you can press select all once or all of for this session, to perform all those shell operations, or you can just suggest changes. Yeah, you can it's just permission shells. You can press all at once. I will press all at once for now. And there's a mode called YOLO mode, which is you only live once. So if you turn on that mode, it will not ask these kind of questions like whether you are allowing or not. And for now I am pressing all at once. So to turn on that mode, you can just need to press Control Y. So over here you can see it have turned on the YOLO mode, which is you only live once. Yeah, actually, that's what it said when I searched it in Google. So yeah, what it will do is it doesn't ask you permission about executing any commands at all. So it will just execute every single commands that come up in its mind. So over here you can see that it is trying to list out all the folders. I mean, this tool is running inside the Gemini, all right, inside the Gemini folder, but it is came out and is searching for other folders and listing, looking for other details to be described in the MD file. So I think it is getting out of control. So I'm going to be using, I'm going to be exiting out of the YOLO mode. So to do that, you can just need to press the Control Y again. Yeah. And yeah, over here you can see it is it have described this MD file, and now we are going to be telling it about the project that we are working on. So over here you have the prompt, and I just give it to that, and it is started working on it. And we have an option called sandboxing, but I haven't talked much about that in this video, so I will have it for later video. So over here you can see that it is asking you for to permission for to enter into the planning mode, and you can just press once. Yeah, it will just plan every single thing and put every single thing together and then start building on it. So let's see the Codex progress. So over here you can see Codex have completed the process. So it have created something using, yeah, let's go to the folder and check it out. So over here you can see it has built a basic website using HTML and CSS. I thought it would go with Node.js and stuff like that, but it just built a simple website. Anyways, I asked for to build a simple website. Anyways, okay. So now these are the basics about how you can build a website locally on your machine. I mean, I'm telling this because nowadays most people still using the ChatGPT web page and just going there and copying the code from there and pasting that over here. And instead of doing that, you can just tell this tool and it will just create all the files that are required and just code every single thing inside and figure out all the errors and work on it. So yeah, it's very reliable and that's why I'm telling these tools. And over here the Gemini is asking me about the tech stack. All right, so for this we are going to be using the plain HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So this thing was not asked by the Codex. All of these tools, the Codex, Gemini and Cloud Code, three of them have their own advantages and disadvantages. So over here let's go and tell we are going to be using plain HTML and CSS. So it is asking me the visual style. We are going to be going with modern and playful, and it's just telling us to review all the stuffs. Yeah, we can go with that. So I'm going to turn on the YOLO mode for it to just go and create the file and execute everything and we'll just build the website. So yeah, let the Gemini do its thing. So over here we have Codex, which have completed the project. Let's go and view the project. Let's see how it will have built. So it is asking me for permission to open the Microsoft page. All right, on the screen you can see that it have built this web page, and actually it's not bad. The only thing that keeps me triggering is this long headline. Other than that, everything looks cool. All right, so yeah, we need to work on it. Actually, I haven't given much details. So over here you can see, I mean, actually it's good. Comparing to my own designing styles, it have built everything great, but it haven't integrated the mobile responsive stuffs. So yeah, anyways, So this is what our Codex have built. So let's wait and see how the Gemini have built. So this is how you can use the Codex, and for exiting it, you can just type quite, right? So yeah, and this is how the codex are built. Let's see the Gemini. So over here you can see it have built created a folder called assets, and it have CSS, JS, and it have a separate folder for plan. Anyways, so yeah, let's see how much it have completed. So it is still working on it. I will resume this video once it have completed its job. All right, the Gemini have completed every single thing, including it have updated the Gemini.md file. Let's go and check it out. Um, just for fun, so not anything important. So over here you can see what are the technology it has described, what are the technology it have used, what are the font it have used, and it also have the directory for images and icons. I don't know what is inside. All right, it have the directory for assets, but it don't have any assets in it anyways. So let's go and see the website of it. All right, so this is our website that was built by Gemini. So first of all, I give it extra credits for the floating windows, which was literally, it was good, by the way. For icons, if we gave it some icons, it will just replace it. So yeah, it was good. So next we have some worldwide institution that are using. Actually, it's good, man. Let's. I mean, I gave the same prompt, by the way, and let's go and check out the codex. See the codex. It have used some things. It have gone with the green theme, which I would always recommend it to, because I love green, and it have gone with the green stuff, which was good. And but Gemini, on the other hand, it asked me what kind of things you need. It asked me about the tech stack, it asked me about the visual design, how I was planning it to do, and then it gone with it. And you can see it have came up with short headline instead of using this kind of big headline. I mean, who gonna be reading this kind of big headline? So I think for marketing, it would be great if you could reduce into small size and hook that customer inside to your website throw like that. So yeah, and let's see the features. All right, okay, it have done a really good job with this. I mean, both Codex and Gemini completed within few minutes. I mean, literally less than 5 minutes, and this is what Gemini have come up with. I mean, I like the designing styles of it. And okay, we have the basic plan, pro plan, and enterprise plan. And yeah, all right. Do we have a login page? All right, we don't have a login page, and the get started icon fades away. The text unit fades away. Anyways, so let's see whether it have mobile responsive view. All right, so let's refresh it. We don't have a mobile responsive view. We just need to scroll over all the way to bottom. I don't know why these tools doesn't add a mobile responsive view to all the website by default. So this is the video. So in this video, I have shared how you can work with both the Codex and Gemini. So I just shared how you can install it and use both of them. So these are the basics of how you can use them. There are concept called agents, where you can run multiple agents to work on every single task. Like you can run an agent for a front end, and you can run an agent for a back end, and the handling database stuffs. For that, you can run a separate agent. So yeah, there are lots of things you can do. And if you consider using Codex desktop version, there's an option called mobile sync, where you can just manage your all the coding stuffs using your mobile Codex app, where you can just talk to that desktop Codex using the mobile Codex app. So yeah, you guys can try it out. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, guys. See you in the next video. Bye.